Okay, Hare Krishna. Welcome to Sri Krishna Kathamritam. So last 2 days we had a wonderful discussion. It was very happy to hear from everyone. And different people mentioned about different points from different classes. Somebody mentioned that they liked a specific point from Gajendra Stuti. Somebody liked something from Rukmini prayers. Somebody liked something from Mukundamala Stotra. Sri Vidya, whenever she sees the lake, she remembers that shloka from Mukundamala Stotra. And Sharvani, I was surprised that she memorized that shloka also. So like that, everybody shared different points from different episodes. Now, hearing all this, it reminds me of Bhishmacharya's narration of different leelas of Krishna. When Bhishmacharya was on the bed of arrows, the Ampashaya, so in Bhishma Stuti, first he recites Vishnu Sahasranama Stotram, then he recites Bhishma Stuti, and then looking at Krishna, he leaves this body. So in Bhishma Stuti, Bhishmacharya, he talks about various leelas of Krishna. He talks about that Kurukshetra war. He talks about Rajasuya Yajnam. He talks about gopis. He talks about many different things. He remembers Kunti Maharani. So he recalls so many different things, and they are not in a specific order. They are not in a sequential order. So it's completely random. Bhishmadev simply, recollects so many different leelas of Krishna. So last 2 days, when we heard all those different points from different people, it felt like that. So when I was first time reading Bhishma Stuti, I was thinking, why is Bhishmadev telling these leelas in no order? It's very random. First he talks about Kurukshetra war, then he goes to Rajasuya Yajnam. Rajasuya Yajnam happened before the war. And then he comes to Gopi. In between he talks about Kunti Maharani. So many different things. So that means when we are absorbed in Krishna, when we are absorbed in Krishna Katha, when we are absorbed in Krishna Smarana, Bhagavat Smarana, all these different leelas, different names of Lord, different leelas of Lord, different gunas, nama, rupa, guna, leela, they all come into our mind. They all come into our smarana. And there need not be any sequential order. Sequential order means you are like studying some book. But in the mind, it's a storehouse. Mind is a storehouse. In the mind, things are not stored like in a pile. First you put something, then on top of that you put another paper, on top of that you put another paper, like that. You stack a piece of papers, and when you want to retrieve, you retrieve the last one first. Last in, first out, last in, first out, like that. No, it's not like that. The mind is not like that. Mind is a repository where impressions of different senses, they are thrown into the mind in random order. Just like if you have a teenage girl at home, teenage boy, teenage girl at home. When you go, when there are guests at home, you can show entire house except that room. Because things will be all over the place. Their clothes will be all over the floor, all over the furniture. There'll be so many plates, so many glasses, so many bowls on the table. So it's completely messy. Similarly, our mind is filled with all these different things. It's not in one way it's messy. If it is not Krishna conscious thought, it is messy. But otherwise, if you have thoughts of Krishna in your mind, then it's not messy. Even though things are scattered all around, it's not messy. Because you retrieve any piece of item, it's nectar. Any piece from the mind comes into your smarana, it's nectar. So you don't have to worry whether, am I retrieving things in sequential order? No, it's not required. You can retrieve, it's like mango fruit. You can bite anywhere. You can bite from the top, bottom, left, right, corner, any corner. It's tasty. Similarly, when your mind is filled with thoughts of Krishna, and as you retrieve in any random order, it's nectarian. You can relish very sweetly. And we have seen yesterday and day before as a proof, as an example, different people shared different points that we have discussed in the last 10 months. So I was just remembering that. So, talking about Krishna Katha, right? There is a beautiful shloka in Bhagavatam. It's part of Brahma's prayers. There are two sets of Brahma's prayers. One set of Brahma's prayers is in the Dashama Skanda, Brahma Vimohana Leela, that we discussed 3-4 days ago during Chorashtakam. Naumi Dyate Bravapuse Tadidambaraya Gunjavatam Saparipicchala Sanmukhaya Vanyasraje Kavala Vetra Vishana Venu Lakshmashriye Mridupade Pashupangajaya. That's a different one. Those prayers are different, and these Brahma prayers are different. This is from Tritiya Skanda, Navamodhyaya, and Panchama Shloka. Etuttvadhiya charanam bhujakosha gandham jigranti karna vivarai shrutivata nitam bhaktya grihita charana paraya chatesham napaishinata hridayam buruhat swapumsam. Actually, this can be recited in the same tune that we sing Rukmini prayers. Shrutva gunan bhuvana sundara shunvatam te hetutvadhiya charanam bhujakosha gandham jigranti karna vivarai shrutivata nitam Bhaktya grihita charana paraya cha tesham napaishinata hridayam buruhat swapumsam. So like that, when you recite different shlokas from different sections in a specific tune, then it becomes very easy for you to master the tune. So what is Brahma saying here? Ramesh Garu, can you read this translation?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Oh my Lord, persons who smell the aroma of your lotus feet, carried by the air of Vedic sound through the holes of the ears, accept your devotional service. For then you are never separated from the lotus of their hearts. Thank you.
Yeah. So did anyone understand this translation? What is Brahma saying here? In simple words, in one short sentence, can anybody summarize this? What is the activity? What is happening exactly?
Ravanam.
Okay, Shravanam, yeah.
Krishna entering through the ears.
Krishna entering through the ears. Krishna entering into the heart through the ears. Okay, very good. There is something else very, very special, very uh, surprising thing, very astonishing, something different here. Something unusual.
Unusual is he accept.
Flute playing, Prabhuji?
No, there's no flute here.
One thing I used to see unusual is accept your devotional service. It's just like he should accept our service. But here it is mentioned the persons who smell the aroma of your lotus feet, they accept your
No.
devotional service.
No. The Lord will accept our devotional service.
Okay.
Agranam.
Agranam. Yeah. Agrana means smelling.
Those who hear Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam, Prabhuji, is talking about the hymns and the shlokas and the mantras of Bhagavatam.
Yeah, basically Shravanam. This shloka, Brahma is talking about Shravanam, the importance of Shravanam, and what is the benefit of Shravanam. But he is expressing the benefit in a very different, distinct, very special way.
Like
Here
aroma.
we used our nose
Never separate
to
from their heart.
Here only.
experience the presence of Lord.
He will stay in their hearts. He never leave.
That is lotus flowers, like lotus like feet, and then lotus of the heart. Both are like from that lotus to the heart lotus.
Okay. So here, the distinct expression used by Brahma is smelling through the ears. Smelling through the ears. We smell through the nose and we hear through the ears. But here Brahma is using a special expression, that is smelling through the ears. Oh my Lord, persons who smell the aroma of your lotus feet. Okay, forget about aroma of your lotus feet. Just remember that word. Oh my Lord, persons who smell the aroma, and then go to the end of that sentence. Through the holes of the ears. Persons who smell the aroma through the holes of the ears. Got it? So this is a special, unique expression used by Brahma. So here, oh, we have a next generation kid, Samanvita. Hi, Samanvita. Krishna.
Hi, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
So you are replacing your mom?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, your mom is busy with the birthday celebration?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, good. How come you are not joining the birthday celebration?
Because I'm done and my
You're
brother
done.
is playing with his friends. So
Oh, okay, they're all boys. You don't want
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, so here Brahma is saying that when we hear Krishna Katha attentively, then Krishna enters through the holes of our ears. This we discussed many times in the past also. There is another shloka in Bhagavatam that says, Tvam Bhakti Yoga Paribhavita Hrit Saroje Asyeshu Te Kshanapato Nanunata Pumsa Yadhyadhyata Urugaya Vibhavayanti Tattatvapu Pranayase Tadanugrahaya. So in that shloka also, it is mentioned how Krishna enters into our heart through the holes of our ears. As our heart gets cleaned through the process of hearing Krishna Katha, Krishna will make a lotus seat in our heart, and he will sit in that. In whatever form that we meditate on, in that form, Krishna will come and sit in the heart. That we all know. We have discussed this many times in the past. So here, something special Brahma is talking is that as Krishna enters through the holes of our ears, we start smelling Krishna. We start smelling Krishna. The Kasturi Gandha. Because Krishna puts the Kasturi Tilaka. So we'll start smelling Kasturi Gandha. We'll start smelling Mallika Gandha. Because Krishna wears Vajayanti Mala. We start smelling Tulasi Gandha. Krishna wears Tulasi Dalas also. So we start smelling all these different fragrances. In Sanskrit, Gandha means fragrance. Okay. Another meaning of Gandha is sandal. Chandana also is a sandal. Gandha is also sandal. So when can we? Okay, let's say we just started hearing Krishna Katha, and then we are in the beginning stage, like all of us, right? We are in the beginning stage. So let's say Krishna has not entered our heart. Okay, Krishna has not entered our heart, let's say. But still, we will smell Krishna because he's close. He comes close. And whoever is close to us, in close proximity to us, whoever is standing next to us, sitting next to us, we will smell. If they are using some scent or perfume, we'll smell that, right? Similarly, as we become attentive, and as Krishna starts coming closer to us, first he starts coming closer to he sits next to us, he sits in the same room where Krishna Katha is happening. And slowly, as we become attentive, as we show greater interest, like all of us are doing now, then Krishna will enter the heart. But when he is in the heart, or when he is close, when he is in the room, we'll smell him. We'll start smelling him. But what is this smell? Is this the physical smell? Do we actually, feel any smell? No, right?
I was about to ask that, Prabhuji. Have you?
That'll be nice. That'll be nice, right? Samanvita, that'll be nice, right? If you start all of a sudden, you are hearing some story of Krishna, and all of a sudden you smell Krishna, that'll be nice, right?
Yeah, we know, right?
Yes.
He's near. Yeah, you can recognize.
We can recognize, even though we can't see him, but we feel confident that, okay, he's here. But it's not that physical scent that we feel. We feel his presence. We feel his presence. We feel some bliss. We feel happy. We feel satisfaction. There'll be satisfaction in the heart. That is the smell. That is the smell. When Krishna Katha is spoken by anyone, the fragrance of Krishna travels through the Shruti Vata Nitam. Shruti means the process of hearing. Vata is air. Nitam means the medium. The fragrance of Krishna will enter through the via medium of Shruti Vatam, through the air that carries the sound vibrations of the Krishna Katha. And when we hear that and feel a satisfaction in our heart, that is nothing but smelling Krishna. That is nothing but feeling the presence of Krishna. See, the end result is same, right? When you, let's say, You are meditating. You close your eyes, you are meditating. You are meditating for 10 minutes, let's say. And then all of a sudden, you smell something. You smell nice jasmine scent. That's a proof that there is somebody who came to you, who came next to you. Your eyes are closed, so you don't see that person walking into the room, coming and sitting next to you. But simply by the fact that you are able to smell that jasmine perfume, you know for sure that there is somebody who came silently, walking silently and sitting next to you. Similarly, when we smell Krishna's fragrance, that means we feel satisfaction in our heart. That means Krishna is there. Krishna's presence is there. That's why we feel that satisfaction. So let's go back to the shloka and understand more carefully the word for word meaning. Etu tvadiya charanambuja. Oh my Lord, charanambuja kosha gandham. Kosha means, charana means feet. Ambuja is lotus. Charanambuja means the lotus feet. Kosha means the center part of the lotus flower. In English, that's called whorl. W-H-O-R-L. Whorl. Okay? Kosha, that is kosha, the center part of lotus flower, or any flower for that matter. Gandham, that fragrance. Oh my Lord, the aroma of your lotus feet, charanambuja kosha gandham, jigranti karna vivarai, shrutivata neetam. Jigranti means we smell. How do we smell? Karna vivarai. Vivarai means the instrument. What is the instrument through which we smell? Karna. That is through the ears. And how is that made possible? That is made possible by shrutivata neetam. Through the sound vibration that is carried by the air. And as a result of that, after smelling Krishna's presence, after smelling the fragrance of Krishna's lotus feet through the process of Shravanam, what happens? Bhaktya grihita charana parayacha tesham. The devotees, they start doing, they take shelter of your lotus feet and they do some service to you. Napaishi nata krudayamburuha swapumsan. For them, you are never separated from the lotus of their hearts. Okay.
Prabhuji, Rukmini prayers also, first para we have that Karna Vivarayar. Shrutva Gunan Bhuvan.
Yes. Go ahead, sing.
Shrutva Gunan Bhuvana Sundara Srunvatam Te Nirvishya Karna Vivarayar Haratu Gatapam.
Yes. See, the same tune, the same word.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Can we try this one, Prabhuji? Can we try
Which one?
this one with the
Rukmini prayer tune?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sing. Let me share the screen. Yes, go ahead.
Etu tvadiya charanambujakoshagandham jigranti karna vivarai shrutipatanitam bhaktya grihita charana parayacha tesham napaishi nada hrudayam buruha swapumsam.
Yeah, see, Very easy.
Hello.
Especially when it is in Telugu. And
Yeah.
especially when we know the tune from Rukmini prayers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just have to be absorbed in hearing Krishna Katha. Now the reason why I'm presenting this shloka is, so yesterday Sarita sent me a message that after hearing realizations from different devotees, their experiences, the sharings and all, so she said it's very happy to hear all this, and she also asked me to, she gave me some homework. And I actually did the homework. You can see I generated the image. But that actually helped. I'll tell you why. So she asked me,
Why I asked is, Prabhuji, after listening all opinions, some after listening that, in some points proud వచ్చింది, in some points like డౌన్ అయిపోయాము. అరే మనం ఇంకా అది రాలేదని కొన్ని దగ్గరలో అమ్మయ్య, కొన్నిట్లో ప్రౌడ్ వచ్చింది, కొన్నిట్లో బాధ వచ్చింది, అట్లా డిఫరెంట్ రసాస్ ఫీల్ అయ్యాను. సో ఇవన్నీ మళ్ళీ ఒక లెవెల్కి వచ్చి మళ్ళీ మేము ఆ ట్రాక్ లోకి వచ్చి ఇంకా ఇంటెన్సిటీ పెంచుకొని ఇంకొంచెం క్లోజ్ అవ్వాలి అని అనిపించింది. సో అది ఎలా వర్కౌట్ చేసుకోవాలో మాకు తెలియదు కాబట్టి మీకే ఇచ్చేసాం అది. సో that's why I asked. That's the main reason.
Sure.
Yeah.
So for non-Telugu people, so the same thing. Basically, she's asking the same thing, that after hearing experiences from different people, so what she felt was basically she wants to assess how is her progress in bhakti. You know, how to assess, how to measure the progress in bhakti, at what stage she is in, like that. So then one simple answer is hearing Krishna Katha. There are three things that we need to follow when we want to progress in bhakti. That is attraction, absorption, and attachment. AAA. You know, if you have car insurance from AAA, you can remember this. AAA, AAA. First A stands for attraction. You get attracted to Krishna Katha. You get attracted to Bhagavatam. You get attracted to Ramayanam. You get attracted to Bhagavad Gita. You get attracted to Vishnu Sahasranama Stotram. You get attracted to Mukundamala Stotram. You get attracted to the Kirtans, Bhajans, Chaurashtakam, Madhurashtakam, Krishnashtakam. There are so many things. You know, different people can get attracted to different things. So we have some new person, Pranavi, joining for the first time, right? Pranavi. Navina, is that me friend ఎవరైనా Pranavi?
లేదు ప్రభుజీ.
Okay. Yeah, she disappeared. Okay. So first thing is attraction. You try different things, and you will surely be attracted to something. We just have to identify where is our taste. Different people have different taste. So based on that, you will know where is your attraction. And then once you are attracted, then you will start absorbing in that. If you like stotrams, you will be absorbed in that. If you like kirtans and bhajans, singing kirtans and bhajans, you will be absorbed in that. For example, Ankita, she is attracted to Braja, Vrindavan style kirtans and bhajans. Or, Sarita, she may be attracted to Vishnu Sahasranama Stotram. So like that, different people, and one thing common for all of us is Mukundamala Stotram. Everybody will be attracted to that. Yeah? And Samanvita may be attracted to stories, hearing Balagopala stories, the little Krishna, baby Krishna stories. So first we need to identify what is our attraction, and then absorption. So how do you get absorbed? By hearing more, by hearing constantly, again and again, and by doing attentive hearing. By doing attentive hearing, you become absorbed in that Leela, and you will feel as if you are actually present in that Leela. You will feel as if you are seeing that Leela. Yesterday we discussed about that Leela of Krishna. What happens when, what is his alarm? Wake up alarm, right? So the Dadi Mantana Ninadam. Ankita, can you make that Dadi Mantana Ninadam? Can you show us some practical?
Oh my God.
You are good at practicals. Yes, go ahead.
Like that.
No, continue for some time, at least 10 times. You want to wake up Krishna or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, then do it.
More?
Yes,
Okay.
10 times.
Prabhuji, I couldn't hear anything, Prabhuji.
We couldn't hear. Yeah, you have to do it again. Good. and especially the gopis, they were wearing bangles, right?
Yeah, and then Chudika was, yeah.
Not like the modern day hands.
Yeah, I don't have Chudi, so
So along
can't.
with Dadi Mantana Ninada, the bangle Ninada.
ఈవెన్ మూవల్ కూడా కడతారు ప్రభుజీ ఆ స్టిక్ కి దే విల్ మూవల్ కూడా కడతారు సో దట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఆ సౌండ్ వస్తుంది.
Yes, they'll tie some bells also. The churning rod, they'll tie some bells also, so that it gives some music to them. Okay, and that's like playing kartal when you are singing some kirtan. So the gopis, they would chant the rod, and then while they are churning, they'll sing some kirtan. Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. Actually, in that shloka that we looked at yesterday, right? Dadi Mantana Ninadai. It is not actually the sound of the churning rods. Then what is it? It is the kirtan. The kirtan are the bhajana or the stotrams that the gopis sing while churning the rods. See, for Krishna, it has to be special, right? Not just the material sound of the churning rods. When the gopis are singing loud, that sound dominates the sound of the churning rods. That is the internal meaning. The external meaning is the sound of the churning rods, but Krishna is not attracted to that. Krishna says where he is present wherever his name is chanted. Yatra gayanti madbhakta tatra tishtami narada. So in that shloka that we discussed yesterday, Dadi Mantana Ninadai, it's not the external sound of the churning rods, but the Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. That is the actual alarm for Krishna. Oh, somebody is waking me up. Krishna thinks like that. See, if you have to wake up your daughter, what will you say? Hey, Himanvi, wake up, wake up. It's the time for school. Wake up, wake up. Or Shamala, when she wakes up, Samanvita. Sammu, Sammu, Sammu. That's what your amma calls you?
Yeah, bus
Yes, Prabhuji.
Calls you Sammu, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sammu, Sammu, wake up, Sammu, Sammu, Sammu. So like that. Like that, when
Prabhuji,
gopis...
shall I read the Telugu meaning of the songs?
Yes.
వేకువజామున గొల్లబామలు పెరుగు చిలుకుతుండగా ఆ ధ్వని విని మేలుకొని ఎవరికీ తెలియకుండానట్లు తిన్నగా అడుగులిడుచు వారి ఇండ్లకు పోయి అక్కడ దీపములను ఊది ఆర్పి మిరుంగునట్టి కృష్ణయ్య మమ్మల్ని రక్షించుగాక.
పాతు గోపాల బాలః. Yes, very good. Thank you. Yeah. So the actual... Oh, Krishna Karnamrita?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Beautiful. Wow, very good. Very nice. You have that book.
Yesterday, another sloka you read, the meaning of the sloka, పెరుగు చెలుకుతుండగా ఆ చప్పుడు విని మేలుకొనినప్పుడు ముద్దులు మూటగట్టునట్టి మోము కలిగి చక్కదనమే కాని దోషము కొంచెమైనను లేని మేను కలిగి చూచువారికి కన్నుల పండువై వికసించిన తామర వంటి కన్నులు కలిగిన చిన్నారి వెన్న దొంగను చిన్న కృష్ణుని పొద్దునే తలంచుచున్నాను.
No, that is a different one. Pratasmarami.
Yesterday you have this sloka also mentioned, na?
No. This is different. This is different. What you read now, that is different. Yeah, but Pratasmarami. Bilomangal Thakur in Krishna Karnamrita. See, if you want to relish Krishna's Balya Leelas, Krishna Karnamrita is a treasure house. So many Leelas, so many stories, so many nice shlokas, all about Krishna's Balya Leela. So today we will discuss another shloka today. But going back to our discussion, right? Why did I come to this one?
How to wake up kids.
Yeah.
Govinda Damodara Madhavi.
No, before that, what is the connection to Shravanam? Yeah, we were discussing about Shravanam, right?
Krishna heard that sound and wake up with those churning sounds.
Yeah. Now there was something else. I lost the connection.
Brahma Vedic chants came through the years.
Actually, not with that sound what they are making, but what they sing. With that, Krishna wakes up. What is the meaning of that song? You are telling that.
Okay. Anyways, I lost the connection there.
Jago Mohan Pyare.
Wherever the devotee sings my name, I'll be there.
Yeah. Okay. So anyways, so now going back to the Shravanam part, I think absorption. Yeah, we were talking about absorption. Absorption is attentive hearing. When you first develop taste, attraction, some attraction.
Yes.
And then once you identify which areas you are attracted to, then you do it more again and again and get absorbed in that. And then finally attachment. You develop attachment. So in simple words, this is the technique for progress in bhakti. This is the technique to to progress from one step to another step to another step. There are 3 steps of progress: from attraction to absorption, from absorption to attachment. So where are we now? We are at the first stage, attraction stage. We are all attracted. We are all attracted to Krishna Katha. That's for sure, 100%. We all develop taste. We have the interest. We are very curious. Since morning, we all wait. When will 8:30 be in the evening? When can we hear Krishna Katha? So that much taste we're all having. We are so curious, so enthusiastic. That's for sure, no doubt about that. So now, from step 1, we have to go to step 2. We need to become absorbed. We need to become absorbed. And that absorption comes when we meditate on what we are hearing. When we meditate on what we are reading, what we are hearing, even when you are not reading, even when we are not hearing, if you are meditating, then that is absorption. Throughout the day, you have to bring your mind from wherever it is wandering and focus on Krishna Katha. You have to meditate on Krishna Katha. So it's just a practice. With simple practice, you can cultivate this habit of absorption. So right now we may not be doing that, but if we make a conscious effort, it is possible. With some practice, in 6 months to 1 year, we can go to some level of absorption. Complete absorption, that's a long journey, but at least we can go to some level of absorption within 6 months to 1 year. And the technique for that is we have to meditate throughout the day. We have to give our mind to Krishna. We have to be in the thoughts of Krishna.
Mindful meditation.
Mindful meditation.
Mindful.
Mindful, yeah. Mindful meditation, one-pointed attention. What is that one point? Krishna. That one single point of object is Krishna. So today morning, for me, yesterday Sarita asked, right? What is my wake up alarm, right? That shloka that we discussed yesterday, that Leela where Krishna wakes up and then quietly walks to the gopis' homes and blows out the lamps and steals the butter. That picture came into my mind in the early morning, and then I woke up. Yeah, somehow I relished it so much yesterday when we were discussing that. I myself relished it so much, and whole night while sleeping, I was meditating on that only. And then in the morning, for me, that was the wake-up call. So I feel happy about that. So,
Prabhuji, one small doubt, Prabhuji. So, meditating on what we are hearing about Krishna Katha means, so sometimes we'll get some other thoughts, like our responsibilities or something what we have to do.
yeah.
So what by keeping them aside, we have to meditate on this, no? So how to balance those two things, Prabhuji? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అంటే మనకి డైలీ మనం చేయాల్సిన థింగ్స్ గుర్తు వస్తూ ఉంటాయి, బట్ అట్ ది సేమ్ టైమ్ మెడిటేట్ చేయాలని ఉంటది మనకి. సో అవి ఎట్లా బ్యాలెన్స్ చేసుకోవాలి, ఎట్లా చేయాలి?
Yeah, that's a good question. So basically she's asking, when it comes to meditation, right? Meditation basically means thoughts about Krishna. So we have to think about so many other things that we have to take care in our day-to-day life. We have to think about the kids, we have to think about their school, the schedule, their breakfast, lunch, dinner, what to prepare, uh, what groceries to bring. So many thoughts are going on in the mind, right? So, uh, do we have to keep all those thoughts aside and then only focus on Krishna, or how do we balance between these two? That's a very good question, practical question. So there are two things. When it comes to meditation on Krishna, right? There are two things. One is exclusive meditation of Krishna, which you have to do for some amount of time every day. Even if it is for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, to start with, even if it is 1 minute, you sit on a chair or on the floor somewhere or in your puja room and leave everything. No phone, no computer, no husband, no wife, no children, nobody. You're all by yourself. It's called me time, me time. It's your personal time with Krishna.
Ekanta Bhakti.
Ekanta Bhakti. Just Krishna and you. There's nobody else. So, whatever amount of time you are able to do that, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, to start with 1 minute for sure, minimum 1 minute. Okay. And that anybody can do. 1 minute sitting and closing eyes and thinking about some Leela of Krishna, some shlokam, something, some kirtan. Anybody can do this. So start with 1 minute and then slowly increase to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever amount you can do. Even if it takes 1 year to increase from 1 minute to 5 minutes, that is fine. But if you are doing 1 minute meditation every day consistently for the next 1 year, that means you are progressing well. Consistency is important. So this is the first thing. Exclusive meditation is one thing. Okay. Then second thing is keeping Krishna in the back of our mind while thinking about other things, while doing other things. You are thinking about going to Costco to get groceries. Now, when you are driving or when you are in Costco, when you are at Costco, you know where the stuff is. You don't have to actively engage your brain and mind to figure out where the tomatoes are, where spinach is. It's a cruise mode. You have been going to Costco so many days. You just go to Costco, directly go into the fridge and bring that box of spinach, put it in your cart. So whenever you are doing these passive things, where your mind is not involved actively, that time you keep thinking about Krishna. But when you have to engage your mind actively in thinking about something, then you focus on that. You focus on that. Let's say you are talking to your child. So you have to actively engage your mind. You have to hear, you have to focus, you have to give attention to your child. So then you focus that time. But all other times, see, 70% of our works every day, they are passive things only. Passive things means where our mind is not actively engaged. Like brooming, vacuuming, mopping, putting clothes in the laundry, folding clothes, ironing, cutting vegetables, driving, taking shower, going to shop, grocery shopping. So many things we do passively, where our mind is not involved actively.
Prabhuji, it's 70%, 70, Prabhuji.
Yeah, 70%, 70%. Maybe more, maybe more actually, but at least 70% of the tasks do not require our active engagement of the mind.
Is it okay, Prabhuji? I mean, for example, driving. When we are driving, we need to focus so many things, no, Prabhuji. I mean, anybody is coming or like that, we have to, that time we are in that meditation means. Is it okay, Prabhuji?
No, see, when you are driving from point A to point B, if it is your regular route, right?
Okay.
It's automatic. You don't need to focus much. You know where the traffic signals are, you know where the left turn is, right turn is, you know everything.
Mm-hmm.
So there, you don't need to pay attention a lot. But if you're going on a new route, if you're going to a new place, new route, there also you don't actively engage your mind 100% all the time. Only when you are taking turns or when you are stopping at a new traffic signal, there you will pay attention. But otherwise, it's in a cruise mode.
Yeah, even cooking also, we'll do same procedure, almost to every day. So that time we can focus on meditation like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So let's say you are doing a new item, new recipe.
yeah.
You are making something new. Then you will focus more.
So okay. So we have to know which thing we have to focus, which thing we can meditate for this. We should know that. Maybe by experience it will come. I don't know.
Yeah. No, the mind automatically draws attention when it is required. If you are doing something new for the first time, the mind automatically draws attention.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not a difficult thing. You don't have to figure out.
Okay.
The mind automatically draws attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and by practice, you'll get used to it. Even while putting Krishna thoughts in the back of your mind, performing other tasks. And this is the principle or instruction, the technique Krishna gives in 8th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna tells, Mam anusmara yudhyacha. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yudhyacha. Mayarpita mano buddhir mam evaishvasi asamshayah. So let me bring up that shloka. I think 8.28. Yeah, 8.7, chapter 8, shloka number 7. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, shloka number 7. Chapter 8 is attaining the supreme. Akshara Parabrahma Yoga. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mamanusmara yudhyacha mayarpita mano buddhir mame vaishvaisa samshayah. Samanvita, can you read this?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of me in the form of Krishna and at the same time carry out your prescribed duties of fighting. With your activities dedicated to me and your mind and intelligence fixed on me, you will attain me without doubt.
Without doubt. Yeah.
Exact shloka, Prabhuji.
Exact shloka. You should always think of me in the form of Krishna. At that same time, carry out your prescribed duty of fighting. So what is the prescribed duty for us? It's not fighting.
Oh,
Obviously, it is fighting. It is fighting with the husband. It's fighting with husband or wife. Fighting with children. So while carrying out our prescribed duty of fighting, we have to think about Krishna. Mam anusmara yudhyacha. Mam anusmara yudhyacha. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam Tasmat, therefore, sarveshu, in all situations, kaleshu, at all times, mam, me, anusmara, that means repeatedly remember. Smarana means remember. Anusmarana means repeatedly remembering. Mam anusmara yudhyacha. Yudhya means fight. Mai arpita. Mano buddhir. Manas means mind. Buddhi is intelligence. Mai arpita mano buddhir. Offering your mind and intelligence to me, you perform your prescribed duties. By doing that, you will come to me. Mam evaishvasi asamshayaha. You will attain me without doubt. So this is the second way of meditation. First way of meditation is exclusive meditation, sitting in one place all by yourself and thinking about Krishna. And then this second type of meditation you can do throughout the day. Whatever you are doing, keep Krishna in the back of your mind, and then do your works. And that is what gopis were doing. They were churning butter, but they were saying Govinda Damodara Madhaveti. And then they attained Krishna. Krishna says in this shloka, Mam evaishvasi asamshayaha. You will attain me without doubt. And that's what exactly gopis did. They offered their mind and intelligence by singing and by thinking about Krishna. And Krishna came there. Gopis didn't have to go anywhere. Krishna only came there. And just like how Krishna walked silently there, that nobody noticed that Krishna came there, right? But Krishna came. Similarly, in our life also, when you are doing your works, for us, this is not there, but turning on the mixie. Okay, you turn on your mixie, but you sing Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, and Krishna will slowly come quietly without making any noise. You may not even notice, but Krishna will be there. So, yeah. So today, when I was doing the homework, right, for this shloka, so when I was generating picture for this shloka, it showed Chat GPT is extremely brilliant. Extremely brilliant. I'll show you why. So we just discussed this shloka, right? The importance of Shravanam. Smelling Krishna through our ears. So I wanted to generate this picture, like Brahma offering prayers and Brahma seeing Krishna in his heart. See, if you observe that picture, right? If you closely observe, okay, let me go to Chat GPT. I'll show bigger picture. There you can see this more clearly. See here, if you closely observe Brahma's, if you closely observe Brahma's ears, there is a stream of air passing through his ears, and that is the Shruti Vata Nitam, the sound vibration entering through his ears, and that is the fragrance. He is smelling the fragrance of Krishna, because Krishna is sitting in his heart. And when a person is close to us, we'll start smelling them. Right? But this is not the brilliance of ChatGPT that I wanted to show. This is one thing I just wanted to show. But the brilliance of ChatGPT is here. Here, look at this. This verse feels like reassurance, doesn't it? Like Brahma saying, don't worry about spiritual achievement. Just keep hearing with love. He will take care of the rest. Now, this is what you asked, Sarita, right? So, how do we go to the next level? How do we progress further? But here, look at what ChatGPT is saying. Don't worry about spiritual achievement. ChatGPT is saying means ChatGPT is pulling this commentary from somewhere, from some Acharya's commentary on this shloka, in terms of what Brahmaji's mood is, what Brahma is saying, and just presenting it here very nicely. Don't worry about spiritual achievement. Like what stage I am in now, how do I progress further? Will I see Krishna? When will I see Krishna? Will I go to spiritual world in this lifetime only? So don't worry about all these things. Just keep hearing with love. Just keep hearing with love. Let us all repeat this sentence, okay? Just keep hearing with love.
Just keep hearing with
Hearing
love.
with love.
Yeah, that's all is needed. The Shravanam is all needed. And slowly we will see Krishna entering into our lives. We'll smell him, we'll feel his presence. Many things will happen. So let's read this entire thing. That as I just put the shloka here because I wanted to generate some picture, and then it gave nice meaning, and then I asked for a picture. Then it asked me. See here. If you would like, I can also give a Bhakti Rasa commentary or create a serene visual meditation inspired by the verse. Look at this Bhakti Rasa commentary. It said, I can give you this. Then I asked, okay, give me Bhakti Rasa commentary. And then it gave very nicely, very beautiful, very depth. So let's read this entire thing, okay? Okay, I want one single person to read it like a story. Yeah, Samanvita, you read it, okay? One second,
Okay,
let me
Prabhuji.
see. Yeah. Yes, go ahead.
From where, Prabhuji?
Yeah, from wherever I highlighted. This
Okay.
verse, so intimate, so confident in bhakti.
This verse, so intimate, so confident in bhakti. It's from the prayer of Brahma to Krishna in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam 10:14:6.
So the verse number, it got it wrong. ChatGPT got it wrong. But that's okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
The verse. O Lord, those who through the opening of their ears inhale the fragrance of your lotus feet, carried by the wind.
One second. Whatever you are speaking, it's typing here. So that means on my computer, this thing is on. So I think ChatGPT has that. What is this?
Copy the text only on the separate page so that it is very easy to read.
Yeah, no, whatever she is reading, it's my computer is typing it. Some voice control somewhere is on. Okay, let's try again.
From the verse.
Yeah.
O Lord, those who through the opening of the ears inhale the fragrance of your lotus feet, carried by the wind of revealing sculpture, and who accepted your feet with deep devotion. For them, O Master, you never leave the lotus of their hearts. What is happening here? This is poetry of pure bhakti.
Charanambuja Kosha Gandham.
Charanambuja Kosha Gandham, the fragrance of your lotus feet, not literal smell. It's the sweetness of his glories.
Karna Vivarai Shrutivata Neetam. Now you read the English.
Karna Vivarai. Okay. Entering through the ears, carried by wind of Shruti. Hearing sculptures. Hearing Krishna Katha, Bhakti begins to
Shravanam.
Shravanam. It's such a beautiful metaphor. The ears become like nostrils. The sound of Hari becomes fragrance, and the heart becomes a lotus pond.
Yeah, pause here for a second. See here, look at this. The ears become like nostrils, and the sound becomes fragrance. See, when you exchange the instruments, when you swap ears with the nose, whatever the function of the ear, that becomes the function of the nose. That means whatever you hear, that becomes the smell. So earlier we were saying, right? Krishna smell. Or do we actually smell him? No. We hear him. And when our ears become noses, whatever we hear, that becomes the smell. Okay? So it's a metaphor. So ChatGPT explained it much better than what I explained. Okay. Next. Go ahead.
The core teaching. When someone first hears about Krishna sincerely, second, accepts him with deep devotion, Praya Bhakti, three, clings to Para Bhakti, three, clings to his lotus feet inwardly.
Yeah.
Then he never leaves their heart.
This is the three-step process here. Attraction, absorption, and attachment. Okay? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Then he never leaves their heart.
Then he never leaves their heart. Not even at Pralaya. Not Pralaya. Not even across lifetimes. Not even for a moment. The Lord who escapes yogis bewilders Jnanas.
One second.
Okay.
So here, not even at pralaya. That means Krishna does not leave from our heart. Even if we ask him to leave, he will not leave. And even at the time of destruction, pralaya also. So where did we hear this point?
Gajendra Moksham.
No, in Gajendra Moksha, tamastadasid gahanam gabiram yastasya pare bivirajate vibuhu. That's a different one.
Okay.
There, Gajendra is saying that even after everything is destroyed, you will remain.
Yeah, Sakshi, like a, yeah.
You will remain because Krishna is not destroyed, right?
Hmm.
Everyone else is destroyed. Even Brahma is also destroyed when the complete destruction happens. But this particular thing that Krishna cannot leave even at the time of Pralaya. Chorashtakam. The last shloka.
Prabhuji, that is a very deeper meaning. Okay.
Huh?
That is very deeper meaning. Pralaya, can we attribute that every day we are sleeping, it is also called as Swalpa Kalika Pralaya.
Yes, there are three stages of Pralaya.
But
when we are sleeping.
At this point, we can only attribute at our sleep also, we cannot forget. Not only doing our works, not even, and while sleeping also, he can with us. The Krishna is with us.
Yeah. And also, when there is a partial annihilation happens, that means when the Yugantara, happens, that time also Krishna will not leave from our heart.
Yes. It is also step by step.
And then even when complete destruction happens also, Krishna will not leave. So in Chorashtakam, last shloka, Mangal Thakur says,
Pralaya Koti.
Pralaya Koti, Koti Pralaya.
Yeah.
Okay, in the shloka it comes Pralaya Koti, but it's actually Koti Pralaya, right? Karagrahe vasasada hridaye madiye madbhakti pasha dhrida bandhana nischalasan Tvam Krishna he pralaya koti shatantarepi sarvasvachora hrudayan nahi mochayami. So there, Bilamangal Thakur is saying, even after hundreds and thousands or crores of pralayas, even after crores of pralayas, you cannot escape from my present house. Now I have given you lifetime imprisonment. You can never leave. Even after crores of pralayas, you can never leave from this heart. Now the same thing in this shloka also. Let's go back to this description. Yes, Samanvita.
Okay. The Lord who escapes yogis, whose bewilders jnanis, who hides from proud, becomes permanently sealed in the heart of a simple hearer of his glories. That's the audacity of bhakti. Bhakti insight. Notice something subtle. They don't say they see him. They don't say they meditate instantly. It says they hear. Hear with faith.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay, let's pause here. See how beautifully ChatGPT is saying. It's like as if some Acharya is saying. It doesn't say they see him. It doesn't say they meditate intensely. It says they hear simple. ChatGPT is making it very simple for us. You don't have to worry whether, oh, can we see Krishna? When can we see Krishna? And we don't have to worry, oh, when can I meditate very intensely on Krishna? When can I engage my mind completely 24 hours on Krishna? No, that's all. You leave it. What you want to focus is just here. Just enjoy the current process. Just enjoy the current process of hearing and think that this is the end result. Whatever you are hearing, that is the end result. Okay, yeah, continue.
Hearing with faith, letting the sound carry him inside. And once he is
Grihita Charana.
held firmly by devotion, he chooses not to leave. The absolute becomes voluntarily bound. The verse feels like reassurance, doesn't it? Like Brahma saying, don't worry about spiritual achievement. Just keep hearing with love. He'll take care of the rest. If you'd like...
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
Oh, yes. This verse is liquid bhakti rasa. It's not theology from distance. It's devotion trembling with intimacy. Again, the speaker is Brahma, addressing Krishna in Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. But here, Brahma isn't the cosmic engineer. He is a humble devotee tasting rasa. Let's enter it slowly. The frigate morpher.
Bhakti as sent.
Bhakti as sent.
Charanambuja kosha gandham jigranti.
They smell the fragrance of your lotus feet. This is mudra poetry.
Madhurya poetry.
Madhurya poetry. Bhakti is not argued here. It is inhaled. Fragrance is subtle, invisible, impossible to grasp materially. Yeah. Overwhelming when received.
Yeah.
In Rasa Shastra, scent often signals present without possession. If you don't own fragrance, you are enveloped by it.
Oh, okay, 1 second. So look at another beautiful point here. In Rasa Shastra, now ChatGPT is analyzing this from a different perspective. From the chemistry point of view, Rasa Shastra, scent often signals presence without possession. That means, what does that mean? Scent often signals presence without possession. What does it mean?
The smell scent means, if, for example, I have a rose that has rose scent, presence of rose smell, but how come it is not possession, Prabhuji?
That is the thing I am asking. Yes.
Sometimes, Prabhuji, yeah, if I had a big basket full of rose and then I remove the rose, then also the smell of the rose will be there.
Okay. So what the ChatGPT, what that line is saying there, right? It says, in Rasa Shastra, scent often indicates, scent often indicates presence without possession. That means, let's say, Samanvita and Himanvita, they both are standing next to each other. Samanvita puts on some perfume. on her clothes. And Himanvita, even though she doesn't possess it, she is not using scent, but still she smells it. She feels the presence of that perfume. That means, even though we don't own Krishna, we don't possess Krishna, we have not obtained Krishna, we have not seen Krishna, we don't feel his presence, but still we can smell. That means we can get glimpses of him, his presence. See, if Samanvita is putting perfume on her clothes, she is the one who can smell it completely. But Himanvita, who is not owning that scent, she has glimpses. She has some idea. She has some smell of that fragrance, some smell of that perfume. Similarly, when we are hearing Krishna Katha, we don't see him now, right? Has anyone seen Krishna? No, right? We haven't seen Krishna. We are not feeling the presence of Krishna. But Krishna gives some glimpses of experience. He gives some bliss, some experience, small experiences, small realizations. So this is nothing but just like how Himanvita is smelling little bit of the fragrance from Samanvita. So very, very beautiful. It's even if you go to Veda base and look at the purport, you will not see all these details. Yeah. Yes.
So the devotee doesn't capture Krishna. They simply open themselves and are surrounded. That's Shanta
Bhava.
Bhava.
Ripening
into Dasya and beyond.
Yeah. Yes.
Through the years.
Śrāvaṇa is Rasika practice. Śrāvaṇa as Rasika practice.
Yeah, Śrāvaṇa as Rasika practice.
Karna Vivarai Shrutivata Neetam.
Carried by the wind of Shruti into the ear openings. Bhakti Rasa begins in Shravanam, not sight, not control. Why ears? Because hearing requires humility, receptivity, surrender of egoic assertion.
Egoic assertion.
You close your eyes to see within, but you cannot close your eyes until you resist. The Lord enters unannounced through sounds. This is why Bhagavatam tradition, Krishna Katha itself, is Rasa
Swarupa.
The sound is non-different from him.
Okay.
Fragrance.
Yeah, go ahead. Read those 3 lines.
Fragrance is sound. The sound is presence. Presence becomes residence.
Wow. See, look at this. ChatGPT is brilliant. The fragrance is sound. The sound is presence. Presence becomes residence. Oh, wow. How beautiful.
And very correct, Prabhuji. We can close our eyes, but ears don't have anything. We cannot, unless we take our hands and close.
Yeah.
It is like we keep hearing. That was I mentioned.
Yeah, you cannot close your ears all the time, right? It requires some effort. You have to put your hands on the ears. You cannot close them.
Yes.
Yeah.
But hearing Krishna Katha, he just left it open.
Yes. And here it says, this is why in the Bhagavatam tradition, Krishna Katha itself is Rasa Swarupa. Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna. This process of Shravanam is not different from Krishna. Krishna Katha is not different from Krishna. The sound is not different from him. The fragrance is nothing but the sound. And when you are hearing, that means you are seeing him. The sound is the presence. And the presence becomes residence. Wow. How beautifully, poetically ChatGPT summarized. Yes, let's continue.
Bhaktya
Bhaktya grihita charana.
held by devotion. This is the not
Emotional climax.
this is the emotional, not attained you. They realized you, they emerged with you, but they held your feet. In Bhakti Rasa, the lotus feet represent shelter, intimacy, intimacy, access to the whole person. Reversal, the devotees grasp to Lord, but actually it is bhakti that binds him. This is dasa bhava, infused with prema.
Yeah.
The all-powerful becomes voluntary, constrained by love. You never leave their heart.
Napaishi nata hridayam buruhat.
You do not depart from the lotus of their feet. Notice, he
of
is
their
not
heart.
forcing
Lotus of their heart.
Of their heart.
Yeah.
Lotus of their heart. Notice, he is not forced to stay. He chooses to remain.
One second. See, look at this. He is not forced to stay. That means even if we don't want him to stay in our heart, but he chooses to remain. How beautiful it is. So once we start hearing, so let's say today we are hearing. Tomorrow, even if we are not hearing, even if we don't remember Krishna tomorrow, he will not leave. He will not think, oh, he is not hearing about me today. He is not thinking about me. Let me go. No, he will not do that. He chooses to remain. Yes.
This is prema agdi.
Prema adinata.
Adinata. The Lord becoming dependent upon love. In Bhakti Rasa theology, this is staggering. Yogis struggle to hold him in samadhi. Jnanis dissolve
conceptually into Brahman.
But the bhakti, he simply hears with love. And bhakta, but the bhakta, he simply hears with love. And Krishna refuses to leave. That's not liberation, that's intimacy. The rasa layer. The dominant rasa here is primarily Santa turning into Dasya.
Shanta turning into Dasya.
Shanta turning into Dasya. With hints of deeper relational Bini, but it all is Vishrambha. Sacred trust. The devotees trust. If I hear with love, he will stay. Krishna trusts. If they open their heart, I will not leave. The Mutual trust is rasa.
Okay, 1 second. See, look at this, another beautiful thing. The devotee thinks, if I hear with love, he will stay. And what is Krishna is thinking? If they open their heart at least once, if they open their heart at least once, I will enter and I will not leave. Wow, how beautiful. How beautiful. That means if we start hearing once, he will enter and he will not leave. And devotees are thinking, uh, if I keep hearing with love, he will stay. So it's a mutual. Both are thinking how to stay together. It's like wife and husband. If there is a dispute, but they are coming into some agreement, they are thinking that if I do this, she will stay with me. And husband is thinking, wife is thinking, if I do this, he will stay with me. So together they will stay forever. Wow, how beautiful.
In one story you told about this, there was some, I don't know which poem, that maybe Bilbal Mangal Thakur only, that Krishna, I cheated you, I put you inside, and you are not, always will be there, you cannot leave, like something like that. You told one sloka.
Shorashtakam only.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you missed
We missed
those
that
classes.
class. Yeah,
Yeah.
long back you told that.
I told this a long time back also.
Yeah,
I think
sorry,
during
Prabhuji, I missed that
Damodara
class.
Ashtakam or something. Yeah. So see just one verse and see the brilliance of ChatGPT. How many different angles it is presenting it. Yeah, go ahead.
The emotional pulse. This verse feels like reassurance of struggling devotees. It whispers, you don't need qualification, you don't need issues,
Austerity.
austerity, you don't need mystical power. Just keep hearing. Let the sound enter gently. Hold his feet inside, and he will remain. If you'd like, we can also explore how this verse connects to.
No, that's okay. I think we were good.
Okay.
Yeah. So here it's saying you don't need qualification, you don't need austerity, you don't need mystical power. That means you don't need any initiation, you don't need diksha, you don't need austerity, you don't need to do any vratas, any pujas. So simply here, you don't need to become a yogi and achieve mystical power. Just keep hearing Śravana. This one simple technique can take us from step 1, attraction, to step 2, absorption. And then once absorption happens, attachment is very easy. Then we'll become like that bumblebee or honeybee who drinks the nectar of Krishna Katha, and then the petals will be closed, completely attached to the lotus flower, and forget about everything else. So it'll become like that. So very beautiful. This one shloka, it summarizes so many things actually. Emphasizing the importance of Śravana. Yeah, very beautifully presented. So ChatGPT is like somebody is standing there in the classroom and explaining on the board very nicely. You can try this. If you want to read it again, go to ChatGPT, just paste this shloka there, and it will give everything. Very nice. So I wanted to discuss another shloka from Krishna Karnamrita, but I think Krishna and Rama and Kulashekar Alvar, they all have a plan together. They all had a conference and they made a plan together. And they don't want that to happen today, but they want to happen that on Monday. Because Monday we are starting Mukudamal Stotra, And this shloka from Krishna Karnamrita I'm going to speak, it's very closely connected to Kulshekara Alvar, Krishna, Ramachandra, Kulshekara Alvar, everything. It's a very power-packed shloka. So we'll do that on Monday.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for spending time and doing homework.
He's like the front bench student, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Asking questions and getting the
actually, you
teacher
cleared all our, doubts, whatever. You cleared everything. Yeah.
And one last thing is, see, we need to have Utsaha, Nishchaya and Dhairya. Rupa Goswami, in Nectar of Instruction, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu book, he tells to progress in Bhakti, to go from step 1 to step 2 and progress in Bhakti, we need to have these three things. Utsaha, Nishchaya, Dhairya. Utsaha means enthusiasm. We need to have enthusiasm to hear Krishna Katha. We need to have enthusiasm to go to the temple. We need to have enthusiasm to do some service. We need to have enthusiasm to meet with other devotees. We need to have enthusiasm to go and visit Vrindavan, Mathura, Ayodhya, Bhadrachalam, Tirupati, holy places. Ahobilam, Simhachalam, all these places. That is Utsaha, enthusiasm, right? And then Nishchaya. Nishchaya means determination. When we are practicing Bhakti, there will be obstacles. So even if there are problems in our life, even if it is not practically working out for us to do Bhakti, somehow we have to prioritize Bhakti. We should be determined that I will not leave Bhakti. I will not leave Krishna. I will not leave the lotus feet of Krishna. I want to hear Krishna Katha every day, continuously, for the rest of my life. This is determination. You are fixed. Determination means you are fixed on your goal. Third one is Dhairya. In Telugu, Dhairya means courage. But in Sanskrit, Dhairya means patience. Dhairya means patience. Okay? So when we are hearing Krishna Katha, when we are practicing Bhakti, our expectation is, oh, when can I see Krishna? When will I go to spiritual world? Will I go to spiritual world in this lifetime or not? So we'll have these expectations. So we need to have patience. Everything will happen at its own time. We just need to have patience. And as we read in that ChatGPT description, don't worry about achievement in Bhakti. Just keep on hearing with love. That's all is needed. So, okay. So before we leave, any comments, questions, reflections?
If I'm hearing the Kasam discourses daily, that itself is sufficient, I think. We need not hard work. We can smell the hard work by hearing the discourses.
Thank you. Thank you for the kind words.
Now we are ready to Mukundamala, to hear Mukundamala.
Yes, the nectarian, the most nectarian. Yeah, very sweet.
It's worth we waited, Prabhuji. You got the tune also now in Hindolam. So
Yeah,
it's
I
going to
can
be
sing in
more.
Hindola Ragam.
నెక్స్ట్ హిందోళంలోనేనా ప్రభుజీ మనం రిసైడ్ చేసేది లేకపోతే ఇంతకు ముందు
So that is what Shyamala also asked me, and
కొంచెం 2-3 days నుంచి వింటున్నాం ప్రభుజీ ఆడియో. కొన్ని దగ్గరలో కొంచెం మేబీ రోజు చేస్తే వస్తుందేమో ఆ ట్యూన్ అంతా. అదర్వైజ్ యా
Yeah.
But this is the right time we have to decide whether that tune or this tune. Why means a long gap came, no? Anyhow, we forgot a little bit something. I mean,
Yeah. So
so
Shamala was saying that uh, our ears are filled with your tune.
yeah. అంటే ఇప్పుడు అట్లీస్ట్ ఇప్పుడు డిసైడ్ అయితే ఓకే అట్లీస్ట్ we will try to do that. Yeah, again you
Maybe
only singing, no Prabhuji, again through your voice only we are hearing this one also. So
So Monday I will recite entire Mukundamala Stotra in Hindola Ragam, and you all tell me whether it is easy or you can follow that. Otherwise, we will go back to our old tune. Yeah.
you
We'll see.
decide, Prabhuji, actually.
Huh?
You decide, Prabhuji, which one is good for us.
yeah.
So then
It-
this is what, when Shamala asked, this is what I told her, that whenever I'm doing full recitation, that we'll do only once in a while, right? Once in 2 weeks, once in 3 weeks, like that. That time I will do in Hindola Ragam, and other times we can do in the normal, tune.
ఇట్లా కష్టం ప్రభుజీ, ఏదో ఒక్కదానికి ఫిక్స్ అవుదాం ప్రభుజీ. ఈవెన్ గజేంద్ర మోక్షం కూడా ఫస్ట్ మాకు చాలా కష్టం అనిపించింది ప్రభుజీ. చాలా అబ్బా అసలు ఏంటబ్బా ఇంత కష్టంగా ఉంది అనుకున్నాం. బట్ ఇప్పుడు వచ్చేసింది. సో ఏదో ఒకటి డిసైడ్ అయిపోయి వి విల్ ప్రొసీడ్ ఇన్ దట్ వే. మేబీ మై సజెషన్ ఈస్ దట్.
Okay, so we'll do on Monday. We'll recite in Hindola Ragam and see how it
Then
goes.
we will decide. Yeah.
Prabhuji, what is the regular whomever they recite? Like
No,
this, how they
actually,
recite?
see the tune in which we were singing before, right? That was also Hindola Ragam.
Oh, okay.
But it's a variation. It's a variation, and not very fine-tuned, polished Hindola Ragam. Whereas what Shruti sang and what she taught me, that is the proper Hindola Ragam. The other one is Mishra Hindola Ragam.
Like traditionally, how people recite the slokam, maybe the first one only, right, Prabhuji?
Traditionally, the way Shruti sings.
Oh, okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hindola Ragam. Yeah.
Prabhuji, keep it in the mind. There are many non-music learners are also there.
We also,
for them
Prabhuji,
also,
we also don't know music.
You are all in the music choral, na? When compared to ourselves.
Then
So,
slowly
yeah.
attendance will be reduced if we start singing.
No, Hindola Ragam is very easy. We'll see. We'll experiment on Monday. We'll experiment.
Yeah, Prabhuji. Then deliberately, like you showed, we have to close the ears when we.
Andhasya me hrita viveka mahadhanasya chaurai prabho bali birindriya namadeyai mohantakopakuhare vinipatitasya devesha dehi krupanasya karavalambham. So this is the tune.
ఇది ఇంతకు ముందు మీరు ఫస్ట్ యూజ్ చేసిన ట్యూన్ కదా ప్రభుజీ? ఆర్
This is Hindola Ragam.
హిందోలా? ఓకే.
First one, earlier one was better, bro.
First one was Andhasya me hrita viveka mahadanasya chaurai prabho bali birindriya namadeyai mohandakupakuhare vinipatitasya devesha dehi krupanasya karavalambham.
గుడ్ ప్రభుజీ, రెండు బాగున్నాయి.
They better, Prabhuji.
Which one is better?
Yeah,
Second one?
first one is this itself we'll sing in Ishtaniki Paadam, Prabhuji.
Your own style, Prabhuji.
What, Shamala?
Your own style, Prabhuji.
Oh, my style only. Yes. Yeah.
We don't want to focus on music. That music learners will do. We'll focus on Krishna.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll sing in my tune only then. We'll sing in my tune, but for my practice, once in a while I'll sing in Hindola Ragam. You don't have to learn Hindola Ragam tune.
We'll just hear.
You just
Yeah.
hear, yes. Yeah.
Post your recording, sir, so that we will also make practice and all these things.
It is there. I'll send the link to you. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fix Prabhuji, fix Prabhuji, your voice only, no?
My tune only. My tune only. Yeah.
Okay.
My tune only. Yeah. So in between, when I'm quoting the shloka, then I'll sing the Hindola Ragam. You don't have to recite. You don't have to learn the tune.
Okay.
But that's for my practice.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Guणात्मने Chakravarti Tanujaya
Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam.
Shri Krishna Katamritam ki
Jai.
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 Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, sir.
Hare
Thank you
Hare
very much.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.